started like something out of a movie, only this time it wasn't a role. Reports began flooding social media late last night that Oscar-winning actor George Clooney had been arrested under deeply troubling circumstances, sending shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. Details were initially scarce, but eyewitnesses claimed law enforcement officers were seen escorting Clooney from his Los Angeles estate just before midnight. Fans were stunned. How could one of Hollywood's most respected stars, a man often admired for his humanitarian work and calm demeanor, suddenly find himself behind bars? What was happening behind closed doors? And how was Amal Clooney, a globally renowned human rights lawyer, handling the public meltdown of her husband's image? As news of George's arrest spread like wildfire, all eyes immediately turned to Amal Clooney, who has always been known for her poise, brilliance, and discretion. For hours, she remained silent, refusing to comment as reporters crowded outside her London law office. Her silence only fueled speculation. But according to close sources, Amal was completely blindsided by the events. Insiders suggest that she was devastated yet determined to separate her professional integrity from the chaos surrounding her husband. Those close to her described her demeanor as calm but cold, a sign that she was preparing for something far more serious than anyone expected. And then, the world got the first real sign of how serious this had become, when her prestigious law firm, Doughty Street Chambers, broke its silence with an official statement. When Amal's law firm finally released their statement, it sent the media into overdrive. The carefully worded announcement read more like a legal warning than a public relations message. While it didn't directly name George, it referenced a high-profile individual connected to one of our senior barristers and expressed grave concern over ongoing allegations that could compromise both public trust and personal accountability. The statement continued, "Our institution upholds the highest standards of integrity, ethics, and justice. Any behavior that undermines these principles will be addressed with full transparency and adherence to the rule of law." It didn't take a detective to read between the lines. This was Amal Clooney's way of drawing a firm boundary between her career and her husband's legal troubles. In essence, her law firm was saying, "We are not protecting anyone, no matter who they are." The message was powerful and chilling. Amal had officially put her professional reputation before her marriage. Following the firm's statement, sources close to the couple began revealing that the situation behind the scenes was even worse than anyone thought. Reports suggest that George's arrest stemmed from a private domestic dispute that spiraled out of control, allegedly involving property damage and heated exchanges. According to insiders, police were called to the Clooney residence after neighbors reported shouting and loud noises. What makes it more complicated is that Amal, at the time, was reportedly in London for a human rights conference. When she received the news, she was said to be in absolute disbelief. Friends say Amal has always stood by George during public controversies, but this time she's facing a serious moral and professional dilemma. Could she continue representing justice on a global scale while her own husband faced serious allegations back home? The pressure became unbearable, and that's when Amal's law firm had to step in officially. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, what happens next? Legal experts are already weighing in, saying George's arrest could have far-reaching consequences not only for his career, but also for his family life. Some Hollywood insiders claim studios are quietly reconsidering projects involving Clooney, while major sponsorships are reportedly on pause. Meanwhile, Amal's firm has been bombarded with questions about whether she would recuse herself from any legal involvement or representation tied to the incident. So far, her team remains tight-lipped, but one insider told reporters that Amal will not let emotions dictate her decisions. Those words alone speak volumes. They hint at a woman who, despite the emotional storm surrounding her, refuses to compromise her integrity. Amal Clooney is now walking the tightrope between being a supportive spouse and a professional symbol of justice. As for George, sources close to the actor claim he is deeply shaken and remorseful. He's reportedly cooperating fully with authorities and seeking to clear his name. However, some insiders say the damage may already be done. This story is developing fast, and you can bet there's more to come. So make sure to subscribe to the channel right now and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single update as this shocking saga unfolds. What do you think about Amal's law firm's statement? Do you think she'll stand by George or distance herself completely? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep your eyes on the truth.